Hey, my bold and beautiful fans, we got to talk about today's episode. Steffi accuses Thomas of getting obsessed once again with Hope. Thomas has a vision of Hope on the catwalk and grins eerily. And then, of course, Liam is worried and cries to his dad. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS soaps, both the young and the restless, and the bold and the beautiful. This is your bold and the beautiful recap for November 1st. And without further ado, let's unpack this episode. So we start out over at Forrester, where we see Hope in Paris is working with the model Petra in the design office as Hope plans the final lineup for the fashion show. All of a sudden, somebody who should be at work who isn't is Liam. And he peeks in through the door, appears just in time to hear Hope praising Thomas. And you know, when he heard that, he got his feelings hurt once again. So back over in the main office, Justin makes another appearance, and Steffi is impressed with Justin's legal work. Now, he goes on that he's trying to use his powers for good now, because the last we seen, he was a villain. And he takes the paperwork and heads out as Thomas comes into the office. Now, Thomas tells his sister that he and Hope are on fire. Now, Steffi wonder how is it going with the two of them working together now. And Thomas says that they have the same taste, same values, and it shows in their designs. Now, Steffi notes that he seems committed to Hope and her success. She obviously thinks you're talented. And Thomas was like, talented and hot. And Steffi, of course, smirked. Thomas insists that he's not lying. I mean, Steffi mocked him for getting caught in his underwear. And while they're going back and forth about his hot underwear moment, Finn arrives and stumbles right into that conversation and gets up to speed. Thomas is cringing, and he pretty much at this point, he's ready to drop it. But Steffi tells him to be thankful it was Finn that walked in instead of Liam, because he probably wouldn't be so happy about that. So, over in the design office, Paris and Petra hightail it out of there as Hope tells Liam she's glad that he's there and that she could use a break. And he is just so proud of her and wants to support her any way he can. Well, he's about to negate that statement in the next 5 seconds once he says this.
This preview can't be over soon enough just because, well, day in and day out, you're with Thomas. I feel like
Yeah, he said that. He admitted that he feels that the preview cannot be over soon enough because he felt like he's on the outside looking in with her and Thomas, and it's not a great feeling. Just that quick, I don't think that set that well with Hope. I know it wouldn't sit that well with me, but either way, he is so not happy about this situation. It's kind of showing a little bit of insecurity on his part. But it looks like she's trying to reassure him, but I don't know if that's helping because he wants this fashion show over and done with. I mean, Hope was like, look, I can take care of myself. There shouldn't be anything that you should be anxious about when it comes to Thomas. This is what she's saying to him. And this alarms Liam because they've always been anxious about Thomas for good reasons. Yeah, okay. And he reminds her of that scene on the rooftop instead of the scene of them getting him out of jail when you ran over cousin Vinny. But Liam says that that's the last time that he could have proved that he couldn't have changed. And they're going back and forth. Liam is ranting. And then at the end of the whole conversation, because he don't want, of course, Hope staying over Thomas's house for the weekend with Douglas, this is what he had to say.
it was over, and you've succeeded phenomenally. You just try to help me convince Douglas to come home.
Liam, can we just hold it together to let the girl get through the fashion show? And if she said to trust her, then trust her. If she screw up, that's on her, not just on Thomas. But we'll see how this all unfolds. So now back over in the main office, we got Finn kissing Steffi and then tells her that she and Thomas are hilarious the way they go back and forth. Now he feels he missed out on the whole sibling thing. No, you didn't, because you got Ryder out there and you also have Daisy out there, your sister and brother. However, Steffi is always looking out for him and trying not to be overbearing. He's been through a lot, and she said that she don't want him to backslide. And Finn says, okay, you're a good sister. And she knows that, but she can't wait for her brother to leave so she can have some alone time with her hot husband. And Finn was thinking the exact same thing. Now, over at Il Giardino, Liam finally leaves Forrester. Liam also apologizes to Bill for being late because he got caught up over at Forrester. Again, Liam, go to work. Bill guesses that he was just being a supportive husband. Now, that's a great thing when your dad is the boss. And talks turn to Thomas and Liam, saying that he's worming his way deeper and deeper into Hope's life, and she just don't see it. So look like Justin is getting some more airtime today because he pops up again in the design office giving Hope a contract and then he leaves. Okay. Thomas is there and asks her opinion on Petra's gown. Now Petra flirts with Thomas and asks him to go for a drink after the preview. Thomas is probably, claiming that he's tucking in his son for bed, but thanks her for the offer. Now, of course, Petra files out of there. Hope tells Thomas, oh my God, we made a lot of progress, not just on the line, but as parents. I see the progress. You really have grown, not just as an artist, but also as a father. So, back over in the main office, Finn and Steffi are making out. Now, he wants her to come home with him so they can build a fire. He'll cook her some dinner, rub her shoulders. And Steffi would love to, but she's co-CEO and she got to stick around for the preview. So, they kiss some more, and Steffi doesn't think she has to stick around for too long. And, of course, she is happy that Hope and Thomas are getting along and the things that especially Hope been saying about him. But Steffi wonder if Liam has any idea what's going on. Now back over at Il Giardino, Bill is irked to hear that Douglas is engineering and putting a weekend together with Hope and Thomas. Now Liam blames Thomas and says Hope only cares about making Douglas happy. But Bill thinks that it goes way beyond that, and Liam hopes things will go back to normal, hopefully after this preview. But Bill, he's fuming that there's nothing normal where Thomas is concerned. And Bill, Liam, was it normal when, again, Thomas got the two of you out of jail last year for running over Cousin Vinny? I guess you have so conveniently got about that. Now, back finally in the design office, Hope is telling Thomas that she is nervous. He's just excited. And Hope feels that it's a pivotal moment for her career. Thomas assures her that they are all set because Katie invited the most influential people. The buzz is good. There's nothing to worry about. And he's going on about how her vision follows the beautiful woman in front of him. Yeah, it gets a little murky. Check it out.
Me watching proudly. The show will be flawless. The jaws will drop. Applause will fill the air. It will be one of the greatest moments of our lives.
And you can tell by his eyes, it's making him look really creepy. And he finished it off because she was like, how can we not be excited? And she's nervous about all of this, and he has something to say.
Tomorrow.
So the big fashion show preview is tomorrow, and coming up, Liam's distrust of Thomas pushes him to make a decision, and Thomas is cheering Hope from the sidelines as she make a very passionate speech. So we got to stay tuned to this fashion show and see what happens. Okay, so there you have it, your bold and the beautiful recap for Tuesday, November 1st, 2022. If you haven't checked out the Young and the Restless recap also for today, it has been uploaded to the channel. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye.